Wolf? Big Bad Wolf?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. There are some people in the poker community that may have you believe that we are in the sights of a big, bad wolf. But not me. Coming to live in the Port Credit area just a few years ago, I was attracted by its sense of community and how it felt like a special pocket down here by the lake. And as I learned more about its history, I came to understand that Port Credit has undergone a great deal of change over the last few decades and continues to look for ways to remain an active and vibrant community. Think about all the great festivals it puts on, its great parks, its local businesses. The attraction is obvious, and as it grows, there's increased interest in urban development, which can sometimes bring about some conflicts on how this should go about. Now, there are a great deal of proposals currently underway. However, I'll only talk about one specific one that has garnered some additional attention and drama. The 501 Lakeshore Road site, this is on Cooks Creek between Cawthra and Huron, Ontario, was the site of the Inglis Appliance Manufacturing Plant, which closed down about 20 years ago, and is currently used as just a storage facility and rented to a few small tenants. The current proposal, facing the Port Credit and Lakeview, our eastern neighbor, communities, is to develop this site into a residential and commercial location. But it will be anchored by a large retailer. Now, going to the community meetings over the last year, there didn't seem to be a problem until it was found out that the anchor retailer might be a Walmart or Target or Target. Now, despite the vocal opposition that came up from some parties during this time, I actually feel that this is actually a positive thing, and I'll tell you why. Currently, the site is underutilized and actually contaminated from the days of the Inglis manufacturing time. So, having this proposal go through will actually spur the local economy. Firstly, it will actually have this land decontaminated, which is a huge project on its own. And then make way for, once established, it will actually generate approximately $1.6 million in revenues annually. Money the city of Mississauga desperately needs for infrastructure, but I'd like to believe that it will also help allow for more money to support Port Credit related projects, such as the transit corridor that they're currently planning up here in Ontario. And once this site is established, it'll actually make room for small retailers to come in, who would find actually next to impossible to find locations in that area until someone actually comes and develops it. And once that site is developed, then it creates more interest for the surrounding area down Lakeshore. So it's going to have a positive snowball effect down the whole corridor. Now, I mentioned Walmart, and that seems to be one of the major ones that keeps coming up, but just to be clear, it's not going to be some giant center with 5 acres of parking lots crawling over our parklands. It's actually just going to be on the second floor of a 2-story building with underground parking. So I feel that developing this site and having a large retailer come in will actually spur the economy and provide the money needed to actually develop this project. And although Walmart and Target sometimes get a bad rap, they actually provide a service to consumers. They provide a wide range of consumer products at value-based prices. And these stores wouldn't be profitable if people didn't like to shop there. Each and every one of us votes with every single dollar that we spend on who we want to support. And it seems like people are voting for Walmart, at least for part of their purchases, actually to the tune of $1.2 billion a day globally in gross sales. So it's just a huge amount, and people are obviously going to Walmart. So they must be doing at least something right. But people will say, hold on a sec. Walmart comes in, it's going to destroy all the small businesses in Port Credit, and it'll just be a skeleton of a town. And honestly, this argument just doesn't make sense to me. And you know why? Because Walmart and Target are in the business of selling wedding dresses, graphic design, good food, spa salon services, health, and well-being, charter fishing tours. I think you see my point. A big store bringing new people to the Port Credit area will actually benefit these types of businesses. And a large retailer, whether it's Target or Walmart or whoever, shouldn't be demonized for providing people with exactly what they're looking for. Small businesses survive because they provide something of value that a competitor does not. Finally, over the last number of years, we've heard so much bad news about employment, job numbers, and just another little factoid, Walmart is actually the third largest employer in the world, behind only the US Department of Defense and the Chinese military. Now, let's not make any comparisons. But, and granted, jobs in the retail sector are typically lower paying and part-time, but it's a start. Giving people, especially people coming new to the job market, an opportunity to work and earn money, but more importantly, develop skills in leadership, teamwork, customer service, accountability. This is a positive thing. And then, these skills can be leveraged to better jobs elsewhere, but that's up to the individual to pursue. Overall, any large retailer coming in will provide an opportunity to hire and employ a large number of people. And then those people will pay taxes and spend money. So in conclusion, Port Credit is a desirable location for both residents and businesses. And with that comes the interest in development. But with a community that is open-minded and cohesive, there's actually an opportunity to influence these proposals and have the input of the community actually considered if done appropriately. A large retailer in a 501 Lakeshore Road location actually isn't the big bad wolf that it's made out to be, and that's coming from a small business owner in Port Credit. It will actually bring investment dollars to get a huge project underway, create jobs, and spur the economy, and ultimately boost all these small businesses that we care most about. Thank you.